Hello and welcome to some of the differences between Arthur and John. Now, this is not going to be like who is better or whatever, but we're just going to see some of the differences, main differences in the Red Dead Redemption 2. So, if you happen to enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe because it does help me out a lot. If you know any other differences between both of them, please let me know down in the comments. So let's begin with, first of all, Arthur's drawings are just some of the most incredible art I've ever seen. Honestly, they're extremely well drawn. When going to John though, it looks a bit shit. Even though I find it pretty adorable, they are so trash it's hilarious. When aiming long arm guns like repeaters and rifles, John closes one eye, but Arthur keeps both of his eyes open, which in the real world this takes actually very incredible skill to do. Arthur and John have different dead-eye sounds. Arthur has a clock ticking indicating his time is coming to an end, and John simply has a heartbeat. Arthur can swim pretty well while John, not so much. It's believed that the developers made John not be able to swim. First, Red Dead swimming was basically not an option. When it comes down to physical fights, Arthur is much more stronger and faster than John, which is a fucking deadly combo in any kind of fight. When you're fighting with John, however, he kinda just seems stiff when you're fighting with him, if you know what I mean. As time goes on, Arthur's sickness, his writing becomes harder to read, which is kinda sad when you think about it. However, John always has the same writing style, which is extremely easy to read. John has a bit more dialogue than Arthur. For example, if you decide to go back to old locations of the gang like Coulter, Horseshoe Overlook, etc., John hears some voices of the old gang.
The better part of me wishes you let those poor creatures eat him.
But I'm here to tell you, that money in Blackwater, forget about it. It'll come with a noose. I was worried you'd say that.
Where is he? Where's my son? They took him, didn't they? They took my son. Come here, you silly boy. You got him. You got my son. Touch, Arthur. Thank you. I got my son back!
I don't know how to say it. Thank you. I understand. Come on. Do as Dutch says. Go be with your family.
If you interacted with some NPCs as Arthur next time meeting them with John, you can see them looking older and talking about Arthur.
What's your name?
John. Or, Jim.
You don't know? That's funny. Used to know a fella a bit like you. A few years back. Crazy kind of fella. But he had a heart on him.
What was his name?
I forget. Funny face. Alan. Or something, I think. He didn't like me much neither. But he was okay.
I think he died.
They always do. The good ones.
If you visit locations that Arthur has already been there, John will mention it. The best example I can see this for personal experience is the serial killer's house.
Lord. It's like what Arthur saw. Shit.
But anyway, that's all I have. Like, these are the only main key differences I could see when playing with both of them. But anyway, if you do enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe because it does help me out a lot. And yeah, I shall see you tomorrow for a new video. Goodbye. Mwah.